Welcome back to the Wolfpack News. I'm Dylan Marcia.
And I'm Daniel Horbeck. So, how was your break, Dylan?
It was good. I went to Mexico and I got sunburned.
How did you get to Mexico?
I took a cruise.
That is always fun. That's always fun. Well, I think it's time to get back to the news. What do you say, Dylan?
Well, sounds good to me. This week we've got another great edition of Senior Spotlight, some great sports results.
And a dive into what the health class is doing this week. All that and more is just coming up in 20 seconds.
Attention all juniors and seniors. You must purchase your prom tickets by Friday, March 3rd for $75 on RevTrack. Your tickets will be distributed the week of prom. Students who are dual enrolled, work-based learning, or at the Paulding Virtual Academy can pick up their tickets at the front office. If you are purchasing your dates ticket who is at North Paulding, you must have their school ID number. This deadline is just about here, so if you want to attend the Red Carpet Affair, be sure to purchase them by March 3rd.
The students in Ms. Pritchard's class just had to finish their cardiovascular and respiratory system unit, and for the end of the unit, they decided to partake in a lab. They dissected a pig heart since its functions look the same as a human's heart to get a closer look and learn more about the cardiovascular system. The students were able to cut open the pig's heart to feel and look inside the organ, comparing it to the heart of a human. If these type of activities sound interesting to you, ask your counselor to join the healthcare pathway.
This week we decided to bring back Senior Spotlight with Carter Conley. Let's hear more about his 4 years here at North.
I'm the secretary of the investment club. I'm the secretary of National Honor Society. I am the class vice president for SGA, and I'm the reporter for FFA. I've been playing varsity basketball for 2 seasons. I do hold the single season and career charge record. My favorite high school memory was probably just any football game my senior year. Going to those was a lot of fun. And beating East Paulding and Harrison at home when I was in high school, both those games were a lot of fun too. My advice to freshmen or underclassmen would be start dual enrollment early, care about your grades, and senioritis is real. So plan your spring semester of your senior year accordingly.
Speaking of accomplished seniors, let's head over to our very accomplished senior sports anchor for an update on our athletics team. Take it away, Nick.
Welcome back to In the Den. I'm your host, Nicholas Vaughn, and as always, I have gathered tons of results and highlights clips for you guys, and even athlete versus amateur, but we'll start off with basketball. The girls' basketball team made it to the state playoffs for their first match. They played against Grayson High School, winning 47-46. That was a close game. But in their next match against Pebblebrook, they beat them 49-39, which was an easy match for them. And they made it into the Elite Eight for the first time in school history, where they faced off against Beaufort High School, where unfortunately they did lose 66-42. The season has finally finished after a great performance. I just want to say congratulations on your season. But both the boys and girls soccer team played a great game against Hillsgrove High School. Unfortunately, they weren't able to come with the win, but they are now prepared for their next game this Friday, March the 3rd, against Harrison High School, right here in the Den, with the girls starting at 5:30 p.m. and the boys starting at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to come out and cheer on our soccer team. The boys lacrosse team killed it over the break, winning their first regional game against North Cobb Christian, 19-0. Talk about a blowout game. They also won their second regional game against Marietta, 15-1, another blowout. The offense played amazing the whole game, with every single player being a scoring machine, and defense shut down the Marietta's offense completely. On the other hand, the girls lacrosse team also won their first regional game with a blowout against Wheeler, 27-1. Last Tuesday, they also won against Harrison, 22-7. This offense is relentless on the field. The girls' upcoming game will be against Dalton High School, March 6th, starting at 6:30 p.m., while the boys will play against Harrison High School, March 3rd, starting at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to come out and support both our lacrosse teams. Since lacrosse is blowing teams out, I went to find out if it was really an easy or is our group of student athletes really a step above? Let's find out on this week's edition of Athletes vs. Amateur. Welcome back to Athlete vs. Amateur. I'm here with our varsity lacrosse girls.
Ava Santos-Sazio, Michaela Madden.
And today we'll be seeing if they will measure up against the amateurs or if the amateurs will not measure up against them.
It's definitely a lot harder than it looks, and it definitely takes time to get good at it, but yeah, definitely a lot of hard work has to be put into the sport because it's not something everyone can just pick up. Because like it requires a lot of like hand-eye coordination, and it's like just a different type of like pace and like catching and throwing. It's just a really different sport that not many people can pick up easily.
I would say the difficulties is definitely strategy. It's something you can't come out and just like do it. You have to use your strategy. You have to work well with other people. Stick skills. Can't go on a field without catching a ball.
The first challenge for the amateurs is to see how well they're able to pick up a ground ball. At first glance, it doesn't look like it's very difficult, but when you're put in the position, it is very daunting. Now we'll see this from our lacrosse players who practice day in and out. Challenge 2, the shooting challenge. Every lacrosse player needs to know how to score a goal, so we'll see if the amateurs can match up to the athletes.
My opinions before, I was like, yeah, that joint weak. But now that I came out here, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be an athlete to get out here and do your thing. Yeah.
Definitely different. I thought it was gonna be light, but it's actually a hard sport. Yeah, hard workers.
Challenge 3 will be the 1v1s where they will go against each other and see if the amateurs can score on the athletes. Let's take a look.
Lacrosse, it's like actually a hard sport. Like you really gotta like be good at this for real. Like I give my props to the girls that came out here today. They did their thing, so yeah.
Come out to see us at the Den to play Cal High School, March 13th at 6 p.m.
Well, our student athletes are definitely a step above. And talking about step above athletes, our track team, the boys took home second place at the Alatoona meet. And their next match will be at March 4th at the Rome Invitational starting at 9 a.m. Be sure to come out and support the pack. Baseball did well over the break, winning against West Forsyth and Jackson County High School, both with a score of 13-3. A great performance by a great group of boys. Their next game will be a doubleheader against Alexander High School, March 4th, starting at 1:30 p.m., and the second game starting at 4:30 p.m. Be sure to come out and support our baseball team. Watching, now back to you, Daniel.
Thank you, Nick, for the great progress of our sports team. And I can't believe our basketball team went into the state playoffs. The Elite Eight is no joke. Lacrosse and baseball are both killing it. And for more of that content, be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at NPHS_Wolfpack Productions and subscribe to North Paulding's YouTube page to get notified when we go live.
Well, that's all we have for you this week's news.
Be sure to tune in next week. And as always, that's a wrap, Wolfpack.